Effects of the Greek War of what? Independence. After the Greek War of Independence, we have effects of the what? Syrian question. Those are already two wars in what is referred to as the Ottoman Empire. And what does that mean? It means now the Ottoman Empire that was weak has become very weak, or it has become weaker. So the other question would be the weakness of the Ottoman what? Turks. They were weak militarily and they were also weak financially. The other question is what is leading to the Crimean War? The desire to protect the desire to do what? To protect the holy places. Today this year we didn't have a pilgrimage to Namugongo, but some people still came. When you come here and you pray, God hears you. But the president had already said God is everywhere, pray from your homes. But some people still did what? Came. So the desire to protect the holy places. Why are they important? They are important to the French because they are what? Catholics. Why are they important to the Turks? They are important to the Turks because they are traders. They are sources of what? Tourism. So at the end of it all, what is leading these countries to fight? We find another cause that is very strange. That is the desire by France to do what? To revenge. France is participating in the Crimean War. Why? To revenge on Russia. France wanted to do what? To revenge. France wanted to revenge on Russia. And this in itself was one of the causes of the Crimean War. So after we have understood these causes, we now look at the outstanding cause, that is what? Russian what? Russian imperialism. That is Russian imperialism. The Russians were extending into the Crimean Peninsula, and this scared other countries, leading them to participate in the war. So we are going to begin our discussion that the Crimean War was a major event in the Eastern Question. It was fought between Russia on one side against a coalition of Britain, France, Ottoman Empire, and Piedmont. The war took place 1854 to 1856. That is our introduction. If they have asked us a technical question, how far was France a cause of the Crimean War? Then we can say, during the Crimean War, France was under Napoleon III. Napoleon III participated in the Crimean War because he wanted to protect the holy places related with the life and birth of Jesus. Therefore, to a greater extent, France, besides other factors, led to the outbreak of the Crimean War. Why am I saying France and bringing in besides other factors? I am alerting what? I am alerting this man called Mr. Examiner. I am alerting him that the question is two-sided. And Mr. Examiner, don't joke with me. I know the two sides. That's why I'm telling you, to a greater extent, France under Napoleon III led to the Crimean War, besides other factors such as the influence of Russia. Now, when you do that, the examiner pauses and he says, oh, this boy is very organized. Now that he's very organized, I have no reason why I don't give him the marks. When they say the Crimean War was the most wasteful and useless war ever fought, on the island of Crimea or on the continent of Europe. End of quotes. Discuss. First of all, put the quotation in perspective. It is unfair to conclude that the Crimean War was the most wasteful war and useless war ever fought on the island of Crimea, though it had shortcomings and strength. Therefore, it must be emphasized that to a greater extent it was wasteful. Why spend 2 years fighting, destroying property, losing lives because you wanted revenge, Mr. Napoleon III? Why are you, Britain, interested in controlling the waters of the Crimea Peninsula, and you are taking the British army to fight for 2 wars of a war that is based on selfish what? Interest. That number does not call for facts. It calls for arguments. It calls for what? Arguments. And you can only have arguments when you tune in to Delta TV and you are able to listen to my brother Jeremiah Mugerwa. He comes in from Mengo Senior School and King's College Budo. You can only get the analysis when you listen in to Madame Namutevi. She teaches us East Africa. And those of East Africa O level, I have a very good book for you. It is O level History of East Africa by Mpaji Tone Sawanyana. This book is available at Citylane Bookshop, or you can call me and I direct you now. You can get a copy. Read. The president will come in that untucked shirt like this, slowly, and he will say, I heard that teachers don't have food. Therefore, I have opened the schools. And your mother doesn't have the fees, and you begin fidgeting like the taxi men. You saw them. Muzai tuyambe, muzai tuyambe. The muzai yaba yambye na yate nga tebalina PSV. So I'm requesting, girls stay away from boys. Boys stay away from girls. We are having problems in Luka. One village has 13 girls who are contributing population pressure. I request, my dear children, read and have focus. Exams are there. They will be done this year unless commuted otherwise. They have not told us they are not there. They have told us they are there. So the question is when. And now that we don't have control of when, let us use the time we have between now and when to read. I don't know whether I'm clear. If I'm clear, you are a good student. If I'm not clear, call me on 0777 801 807 and I'll be able to help you. We have the sinking or the Russian occupation of Wallachia and Moldavia. We are looking at causes of the Crimean War. These causes are in very many books, but what does UNEB ask for? It asks for what? Analysis. What does UNEB ask for? It asks for evaluation. What does UNEB ask for? It asks for synthesis. Did you do biology? We studied photosynthesis. How can you create sense out of what? No sense. If I ask a simple question, the Crimean War has fought on baseless principles. End of quote. Discuss. The Crimean War has fought on baseless what? Principles. So you should be able to tell me that the Russian occupation of Wallachia and Moldavia in 1853 was baseless to lead to a war, because even Britain had occupied other areas. You are supposed to tell me Napoleon to rally the troops to come and revenge was baseless. Now, the causes, we have analyzed them, we have evaluated them. After evaluating them, we have synthesized them and discovered they are baseless and useless. One time my sister had problems with her husband. They had been married for 20 years. So I asked her, Wanyana, what is the problem? She said, the man beats me, even the man doesn't like me, even the other time he didn't buy food. I told her, now this man is very bad. Let me call him. I got my phone. Muko, Muko, Muko. I switched off. The woman became very happy. Hey, at least you're Mugambieko. Then I asked her, how many clothes has he bought you? He has bought me around 3 suitcases. How many have you come with? I've only come with 3. When he learns how to behave, I'll go back. I analyzed, I evaluated, and concluded the reasons my sister was giving me were baseless. And they were also what? Useless. And I just kept quiet. After 2 days, my sister was saying, Tony, are you able to escort me? I go back to my home. It means our reasons were baseless and were also what? Useless. So, when we are looking at Crimean War, facts are okay. But are you able to generate analysis? The teacher gave you causes of the Crimean War. For me, when I'm setting the exam, I'll say, our time is running. Put more questions on our Facebook page, European History at CBS by Mpagitone Sewanyana. I'll be able to answer some of those questions with a very technical team led by Mr. Sendagire from St. Thomas Senior Secondary School, Jinja Kaloli. And I request, when we say the Crimean War was inevitable, end of quotes, do what? Discuss. That is the question we are going to start with. However, I request that you read the senior force. I request that you get this book. It is available and it can be got from Citalen Bookshop in Kampala. This is our homework. You have my number. It is 0777 801 807. Try this number and call me. Try this number and we continue the discussion. Our time here is fast spent, but when they bring this number, they don't want causes. When you say Russian expansion caused the Crimean War, you are answering the question wrongly. You are supposed to say Russian expansion made the Crimean War inevitable. For every question, the person is looking for what? Inevitable. Those of you who are Catholics, you know how much you respect your priests. I also respect them because they are my friends. Father Kasasa, the head teacher, Uganda Matters, is a priest. But when you are talking, you say, ye father, mpuli the father, njakera father. The priest does not tell you that every statement put there father. No. It is in your training. It is respect for seniority. Therefore, in history, our respect is for what? Analysis. This brings our discussion to the end. Thank you very much for tuning in. Always tune in Delta TV for best programming. God bless you. Mpagitone Sewanyana, my names. I love you.